Alright, we got DJ Avana in the house. We're all the way from DR.
Word up.
This is O's Crunk. We're in the studio at TTM Academy.
Word up, word up.
So, yo, are there any new scratches? Let me show you this new scratch I've been working on. I'm working on this scratch. Just got to do it this way for the camera because it's going that way. I'm working on this new scratch. That's just basically like this. It's just basically like, it's like the N scribble. It's like that, and then it goes forward, back, then back, it's like a triplet type of thing. But then just one click right there.
Crazy.
One click right there. Because I saw another cat draw, I feel like it was maybe Tony Skratchier. I think he had one that was similar to, it was like a 3 thing, but it had like a click there and like something different. I was like, I haven't seen one, so my next time I'm working on a matrix for a little mini matrix of just these.
Yeah.
Cause like, see what that looks like, and we're having to put, to click there, click, click,
something else.
Let me let's see. Let's go like this. That. So it's just like a, maybe because that's, I wouldn't even know what to call it. Like I'm trying not to name names in the scratches.
Open.
This is open.
Yep, open.
Later. This is open.
Open, just one click in the middle. That's nice. Like me, recently, man, I haven't, messing with nothing new, man. Pretty much just like a lot of chirps with a lot of tears, that's pretty much what I've been working on, man. Just working with this one a lot.
Yeah. Zoom in.
Messing around a lot with this little, movement, small movement, and then
with some tears in the back. That's
pretty much the same thing.
Like a shirt forward, some tears. That's
sick. Get a flare going on the way up, or just leave it as a backward baby type,
That's dope.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's hot. So it's like a chirp to forward to like two tears.
2 tears back.
The back. That's
then
dope.
I flip it, like I said, I could either transform into one forward flare, or 2 going forward flares, and but always with that backwards tear back. But you can flip it, like even making the forward movement a tear as well, man.
Yeah. Like show the forward flare one.
Like let's say I would do something like this. And the forward motion, let's say, just one pause, forward. One, just bring it all the way down back. Open, of course. So it would be the same, chirp it at the beginning. If you're getting that right there. But
that's hot too.
It's like the same thing, but like just flipping where you want to do the tears at, and gives you a different sound, It's endless, really, because you can just start putting clicks anywhere you want there, man.
Exactly.
Even tears anywhere you want. You can do 3 tears forward,
Exactly. And these are combos where a lot of cats are naming these whole new scratches, which is cool. But I think it's cool at least call it a combo.
Yeah,
though,
exactly.
Calling it a new scratch.
Exactly. True.
It's like, especially to give credit to all the legends, because in the future, cats could just, buff out your name with calling it a new combo, and it might be the same thing.
Yeah, it's a classical scratch.
They
just added one thing.
It's like, it's not a flare anymore. That's
Yeah, there'd be, I don't know, man. It's crazy nowadays with the name callings, but at least it's going to the going forward, going to the future.
Exactly. That's sick.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
So this is the lesson for today. These 2 scratches.
Yeah. Well, just with this movement right there, like I'm gonna give you another movement. You can eliminate. You can eliminate the chirp completely. You can just baby it up. Like I'm gonna do something that I could do. I usually do.
And simultaneously, we're learning photo school. Right now, we got a 10 to 18 millimeter lens on this wide angle, so it's working really well for drawing. It's great, the over-the-shoulder wide angle kind of thing. I like how this looks. It's my first time trying it with TTM Academy. I just got this lens actually.
Like right here, it could be like a variation of this one right here. Now we're just eliminating the chirps completely, so it's just babies.
Exactly, that's hot.
Just that right there, like this should be in the matrix and the fatalist one.
Exactly, yeah, probably, it might be in there, yeah.
It should be there, man.
But you'd be surprised, there's so many.
So many,
yeah. That even if it's, that's why it's like, with the matrix, I was kind of like, okay, I'm looking at as ones that you can't break into multi, combos, like ones that you could do like within a short period of time.
Yeah,
some combos are really long. Where it's
the long one.
Like a combo that can fit into a nice, like quarter note or something, just like one count.
Nice.
Just ruling that out. But because mostly, everything, can be broken down into something else. But you never know, because you can take the fatalist matrix, and let me pull out a fatalist matrix.
But yeah, with this combo right here, there's endless possibilities really, because right here, this one right here has no click at all. It's open fader, just fatalist movements. Here's the fatalist.
Exactly, fatalist matrix right there. So it's like, okay, let's try to find something like this in the fatalist, where it's like, okay, it's like two babies in front, and then it goes to like a forward and two tears in the back. So it's like, okay, so it's based on hybrids. So it'd be like, here's the two, see how there's the two babies right there, and the first one, and then it'd be the other thing back, but it's not even, I know that's not in there.
Yeah?
It could be in there, I don't think it's in there.
It could be something similar though.
Because it's like, look, we got, let's see, the tears in the back are over here.
Yeah, okay, there we go. 3 tears back.
But see, that's not fast enough, because it's easy to find this.
Yeah.
But to find that with that chirp lumped on, or that
them two babies
thing lumped on, because it's like, okay, this is twice as long as that one. Right.
Yep. This would be like
so
the baby.
Yeah, exactly. That's your whole fatalist matrix. Yeah, exactly. That's not even in the matrix. That particular combo. But that's why it's like, okay, yeah. So you can break this down into this right here. You can take just a regular. The baby that's underlying in this chirp, and then we're gonna go forward, and then there's 2 tears back. So I'll show you how to read this. We're gonna look for the 2 tears back first. So this is 2 tears right here. You see, it's going 2 tears back and forward. There it is.
Yeah, it's right
forward,
there.
2 tears back, right there.
Nice, man.
So you just add that and add that. You add the thing. But see, there could be if you push that into that and squished it even more, and it was more. Then that's a whole nother. That'd be another Skratch, because it'd be in a different time signature with squish. Because this is just like if your baby, if the you'd have to have one that's twice as short as this. It's just like that. But then if you move that into the size of this, it would be really interesting. You know what I'm saying? Where this becomes the thing.
Same size.
Then this would change time. I mean,
I understand.
Because it'd be cut into 3 parts.
And that's what I like about the combo, because the thing is that they are endless, man.
Exactly.
They are endless, because look, this right here, you're saying something that can make it even grow even bigger.
Exactly, because you can do the combos in 2 ways basically, because you can do this where it's like this, where you're going boom, and it's
same size.
Like that. We're the same size. But then you can also, where it's like, okay, like that. You got that. Basically the same size. But then you can also do this, where you're gonna have a combo where let's say you have 75% of that size. It's right here. And you go like that, like that.
Nice.
Get that center. That's the center right there. Where you have the same thing, but it's happening within a smaller area. It's going like that.
Okay.
You see, right? It'd be the same thing. It's like two chirps, but this is going like, you know, but this is like going on a polyrhythm.
Yeah. Nice.
Polyrhythm, and then you can join it once you. But it's better to join these in like couplets, so then we can get back to the 4. You know, where it's just like you might have a
space.
You know, let's see. This is another one. You see, and it goes 1, 2, 3. You know, so you can break into a different time signature, but then you can come back by the end of the whole thing. Like that, so then you can get a whole loop where it's like another 1, 2, 3, so it's gonna be like another one like that, and then another 1, 2, 3. And then boom, look, and then you're all the way back by the end of the whole thing. So this is a bunch of chirps. These are chirps going on a different time signature. So whereas within this one whole section, you know, they're going off, and then they catch back up right here. And that's where you can start a new scratch right there.
Yeah, nice, man.
You know, and I was doing that some today. I was doing I was doing a lot of that, like, you know, kind of keeping up to date with the rap styles, with the triplets and whatnot. You know, chirps are a great way to do triplets. Flares, you can do triplets really well to start off. But yeah.
There, man. We got something nice.
Exactly.
I should have brought my little, you know, my TTM notebook, man, where I got all my, you know,
exactly.
my little secret stuff, like, cause from brain right now, I'm trying to think. I'm like, I do got one, but I'm not even gonna. It's like a reverse shit that I can't. I don't know. Like to sit down, I had to like, this, you know, with the table next to me. Sometimes. Exactly.
But then imagine this. See, with this scratch, you can do the same thing though, and go with the 3. You see how it's going 1, 2, 3. It's just going like. It'd be like forward, back, forward. You know? But it can also go that way too, to where this is like forward, back, you know. But yeah, it's like it's definitely interesting though, all the different styles that are out there. I'm not sure where we got cut off with the camera before, but you know, we're back in the lab. We got these new scratches. So yeah, and you got any new scratches? So I was just showing you here the difference between these two chirps of this one going in like a 3/4 type of time signature triplets versus keeping the chirps on the 1s and the 2s and the quarter notes, 8th notes, 16th notes. But once we start, yeah, cool.
Yeah, I got something. It's not that complex. The movement of the record is a little complex. But let me draw this and see what the people say. Similar to like an autoband, but not really an autoband. You see, close. Yeah, they're like closed babies, man. And then the drag bag is optional to wherever you want to do. Looks real similar, real simple, but when you're doing it, it has like an autoband like feel to it without all the click in it,
Exactly.
Because all you're doing is just moving the record forward while you're doing it.
That's dope.
And like I said, going back, you can do whatever you want. You can triple click it down, if you want. Whatever you want. People just try that one out, man. See what you guys think about that one. Might have to do a video too. Nice, man.
Sick. So boom, yeah, let me throw another thing on here. But yeah, so these are the fast chirps, really. This is when people are doing the regular chirps, but this is someone's like, the fast chirps that you can't really go, like
in time.
Which people started calling the flares spare flares. When you start going really really fast and you can't go faster than that. So I think that's a cool concept of maybe adding spare to when you're like increasing something to that new time signature fast point where it's just like, maybe these are spare chirps.
That could be, man.
I would say like spare chirp. I mean, it's just chirps,
Yeah, with a different time.
But we do have the spare flares out there.
Nice.
And maybe sparing is that maximizing of that thing, where it's like, because you have a spare slice or something,
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, once you flip this upside down, you see that these are slices, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
You can see that chirps are actually slices.
That's what these are, man.
If you're looking at it from here, it's like, look, it's a slice.
Yeah.
Another slice, another slice, another slice. This should be filled in. But yeah, these are all slices if you look at it from this point.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and this goes back to, there was a guy named Feynman, Richard Feynman. He's, you know, a quantum mechanics scientist, and he was saying that, you know, the whole universe is like, you know, it's a bunch of particles doing all these crazy things, like, and other particles becoming other particles, and a whole web of crazy things going on and events going on. But when we look at something, we're just looking at one section of it, and we're seeing like, oh, look, this
just that in the corner.
These two things collided and they became that, you know. But so that's the whole idea of when you're saying like an electron is a positron is an electron moving back in time, just depending on the way you look at it.
Great.
You know, so basically it's just particles hitting each other, like when like he was saying, like when you have a photon can you know, explode and turn into multiple particles. But if you look at it backwards, maybe those two particles came together and turned to a photon, you know. So depending at the angle of these things, you know, then the things, you know, these particles can explode, turn to something else, you know, like when they have the accelerators, the particle accelerators, and they're smashing them together like at CERN.
Nice, man. Yeah, man. But
like, I want to see what these look like flipped upside down. Cause see, every time you flip it upside down, it's something different. Scratch, especially if you're using a scratch sound that's like, you know, because if this is like fresh, then it's going to sound totally different. Because fresh sounds different the way backwards. Like this pretty much sounds the same forward and backwards. But when it's like an actual phonetic, you know, it sounds different with backwards. So those are new scratches.
Yeah, that's something different right there.
Exactly. So then you see with this one, it's the same.
It's still the same. Yeah, it's still the same though. It's like an 8. It's like an 8.
Yeah, exactly, right?
It is, man. Nice, man.
Word. So we got let's see. So you can see the right now the top secret TTM cup. Let me see the TTM cup logo in the background. Okay, here we go. Let me see. All right, I'm just gonna get this. Cool. Yeah, we're good.
You good?
Yeah. It's recorded. Boom. O's.
Word up. Yeah, man. Nice. I'm gonna go crazy with this, man. I'm already like, just when I sit down, with it. Cause I think it was Shorty, wasn't that? One day she was like, I think we came out with a scratch. I was like, and I went right to the Matrix. I was like, let me see.
Yes, it's like universes out there. There really are, man. There really are, you know, there might be billions of scratches. This is about 1440 maybe. Scratches. The regular matrix is about 900 or so. I mean, of course, there's some that are overlapping in that, and that, like some of the tears, you know, are the periodic matrix. But yeah, each of these can be, you know, there's maybe 13 different, you know, click variations of just one click. So just from one click, you can get this times 13. Like just from a one click, like
just adding
somewhere one click within that, you know, there's 13 maybe
that's everything
general positions, maybe 12 positions, so, you know. But then you have 2 clicks, you can, well, you know,
it's math, man. It's math.
It goes way out.
Going, just add
exponents
to do it. You know, that's something.
And exponents are n once again. You say n is the exponent, you know, to the nth.
Okay, okay.
You know, so I can say a chirp. Why can't I say a chirp to the nth? You know, I could say a chirp to the 1, 2, 3. You know, I could say a chirp to the, you know, 5th power. You know, I could say a chirp to the 7th. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy. A chirp times a chirp times a chirp.
That's crazy right there, man.
You know.
Nice, man.
But it's easier to do the addition way. I was just relating the n with this.
Yeah, with that move.
But you know.
yeah. Yo, let's get a picture, man, before I get
totally.
out of here, man. Just to get a...
So I'm gonna call this what? I don't know, 1 click N? Whoops.
Get the latest. Nice.
But see, really, that's like, if you look at the scratches like this, this is the actual chirp position. It's right in the middle. It's actually at the 50% point. Because right, you know, if you look at the scratch like this, right here, this click is right actually at 50%. So that's actually the chirp. This is the chirp click.
Okay.
You know, so technically this could be called a chirp, N chirp, or you know, like you're chirping an N scribble because it's an N scribble, right? I mean, it's a scribble, but it's like, what type of scribble is it?